Had a dreamer, and it made it. Let me think I'm dashing, dashing. It's my dong dong, push my dong out the way. The shallow door, very neat day. We got, oh, it's fucking crazy because I'm going through my attic right now, and I was just looking at my Toybiz Marvel figures, but I couldn't find my Daily Bugle, and I know I have that. But then these came in. I ordered an extra Gwen, and that didn't come in. But I'm kind of pissed I didn't order an extra Green Goblin because the Green Goblin I have upstairs, I was just looking at, the colors are spot on with this one. I fucking love that. If you notice, that's not a different head, but they definitely made the eyes more 90-ish Green Goblin. And having the Norman head with the, I don't even know what you would call his reverse cornrows, is awesome. I'd love to make an Iron Patriot. Oh, let me lower this television. I would love to make an Iron Patriot with that head on it, but I'm pumped about this set. I love that when they bring these out, that they're actual Marvel Legends and they're not just re-releasing the old Toybiz figures, because, looking through those now, those are even shittier than I remember. There's a couple guys that I wish they would do Legends of. Forearm, GW Bridges, Grizzly needs one. Then you had like shit guys like Comcast. That guy sucked. But good set right here. So my boy was just telling me that I think it was in the Space Venom wave. I forgot what it was. I got it and bagged it and tagged it. He said that the Electro in that set is like $80 right now, and your only other option would be from that Sinister Six box set, which I never opened that. I did open the Space Venom set, if that is what it's in. I can't remember. But this is really your best option now for Electro, for a comic Electro, and it's cool because it doesn't have these as its default hands. The other one only came with those hands. And I want to say that the green wasn't green all the way through. So these are hitting. The Strong Guy set shipped from Big Bad. We got the Freddy Blassie in. Really happy that Ringside's doing all the exclusives. Because, I mean, we're all banging our heads trying to get that Raphael and Casey Jones 2-pack. It's fucking ridiculous around here with that. We're in Connecticut, and we ain't even getting a cent of that thing. But Ringside did the Blassies. They're doing the Superstar Billy Graham. I will be doing giveaways with both figures. I'm hoping what happens is, I mean, these might not skyrocket like the Ono and the Liv Morgan, but I'm hoping they do, because I would feel really fucking cool giving away a expensive figure for free to somebody. Like, I was reading in one of the boards yesterday, and they always debate about how they get pissed if, like, they bring out another Kingpin, or how Marvel, brought out the Venom and they re-bring out Build-A-Figures. And I get people get mad because they spent money on it at buying a whole set and hunting it down, but there's some people that can't afford it or just miss the wave, and now they get the figure at a decent price. I mean, I'm not in this shit for the money. I love this stuff. I fucking love it. I wish everybody in the world loved toys, because if you're here, you know how much joy the shit brings to you. I've never gotten out of it, and I like that they do that. The kid was talking about how the Casey Jones and Raphael 2-pack, how he's happy that it's hard to find. Of course, the motherfucker got one, but he's happy it's hard to find because that's what keeps him interested in it. It's like, dude, you're going to turn around and sell the thing. Like, that's why I'm more of an out of package collector, as you can see, but I do keep shit like this in the package. I don't know. I don't even really know what I'm trying to say. I just really wish the fucking thing wasn't impossible to find. And it pisses me off that there's scalpers out there. It pisses me off that there's people that are starting to know that this shit's going for crazy money on eBay. So they're fucking buying everything up, and we're not getting our proper due. It's right. I'm saying that all of us that have been doing this forever deserve to be able to get it, because I wouldn't give a shit. Like, right now they got that they're about to fund that Sentinel figure, and it's like, they want $350 for it. It's going to be so limited. How much is that thing going to go for? Like that fucking, that crowdfunded Spawn. Like, that's crazy. How much is that Sentinel if they're starting off at 350? Whatever. All right, so Storm. I don't know if I did the video on these, the last one. I don't think I did. Well, here, you get to see them again. World Heroes. Got, never thought I'd get World Heroes figures. I'm hoping they bring out, what was the wrestler's name of that? I think his name was just Muscle. But these are from Perfect. World Heroes Perfect. They took away the death match in that. So I kind of like 2 better. But they got Fuma coming out. We got Hanzu. I never thought I'd get a World Heroes figure. And if you check it, that's a real mesh shirt under there. Storm knocks it out of the park every time. The only thing you can't really tell, like you can't see that right now, especially with my fucking Galaxy Note. You can't tell who's in there. That's the Lobo. Better off just showing you the back of the package. The cigar head's awesome. That's probably what I'm going to go with. The cigar mouth. That's dope. This Doomsday I'm not too big on. I feel like if you have this Doomsday, you don't really ever need another Doomsday figure. And I'll probably keep that Lobo as my main Lobo figure. Main man. But I just like the fact that the Storm figures, we have all this shit in scale with each other. It's fucking awesome. Think about that a lot too. Like, think of all the 6-inch figures that are out right now in the scale with each other. Half of them are made by the same companies. If they're not Hasbro, they're Mattel. But think of Lego, like all the franchises they have. Imagine being little with that, at those kids' eyes imagination. Like, oh yeah, the shit you could do with those. And probably my favorite pickup, I can't even say pickup anymore. My favorite delivery of the week. This isn't it. But I got the Toxie. I do wish I got 2 of these. These are another thing I found. Not found, but I was doing shit I'm doing upstairs. Found all my turtles were with these, my He-Mans, but Super 7, little pricey, but they do knock it out of the park, just like Storm. Put you down for a second here. This thing's awesome. I love how they got the head spot on to the vintage figure. Definitely wish I bought 2 of these. I don't know, like, I'm probably not going to take this out of the package, but I really want it. It probably smells so good. Actually, I've heard people say that this figure smells awesome when you open it. But I don't know. I'll probably either pick up another one. I don't know if Big Bad still has them or not. But I didn't get my skeletons in for this yet. I wasn't even going to get the skeletons. Look at this. How dope is this? Oh my god. I went on a tangent yesterday and beat all 3 Golden Axes, including the arcade. Not Revenge of Death Adler, the arcade version of Part 1. But, oh, this is so dope. It comes with a beast too. This I'm definitely opening. But even this though, the package is fucking dope. Like, look at that. It actually comes with that head. I didn't see that advertised. But I wasn't going to get the skeletons. And I gotta say, good job on Storm's part, marketing-wise, because on their Facebook page, they put up a picture of the skeletons fighting with that shit. And it had, like, he was on the back of the beast, and he was, like, holding up one of the skeletons over his head, and the other one was in the mouth. It was so dope. Ended up having a pre-order. And I did open these. I opened the Age of Apocalypse set. I'm not sure why people hate Sugarman. I don't know if they hate it because of the story arc or what. But I think for Build-A-Figures, it's probably my Build-A-Figure of the year. All new mold. How could you hate this figure? All new molds. It was fun to put together. The suspenders are cool. How they fit over the bottom arm. I think it's awesome. And it's crazy that the Marvel Legends line, we just got 3 beasts, like, relatively close to each other. You got your Dark Beast, you got your Beast in Oh man, there it is. You got your Caliban Beast. Mick, look at this dog. He's a fucking maniac. What are you doing over there? Oh, he's fucking leaving. Maniac mode. And then you got your Gray Beast. Another one I wish I got two of. I wish I had enough money to buy two of each one and open these and keep some of the package these specifically. But I definitely did buy another Gwen. Definitely gonna open her. And another thing, these I guess right there or up here, I forgot where it was, where it says who you're gonna call. I guess they now say I ain't afraid of no ghosts because they don't have rights or some shit to something. I'm not quite sure what. So those say who you're gonna call, and we'll be doing giveaways with these. Oh, forgot about that too. That came in neat. Triple H in China. China's first figure. I just actually washed all those Jax figures. I'll be doing a video later when I go upstairs. I got shit bathing. A lot of like the crappy 90s bone crunchers. I like the bone crunchers. I thought the bone crunchers were fun to play with. I mean, they fell apart easily. Like my Razor and Diesel are shot to shit. I actually found one of my boys, like from when I was little, he gave me all his action figures, his wrestlers, and there was a Ludwig Borga in there, and I didn't have that, the green card Hasbro. But he also had that 2-pack with Razor and Diesel from the Bone Crunchers. And the Diesel was in there. I don't know where the Razor is. I don't know if he sold it, but he wasn't really into shit like that. So I thought that was cool that was in there. I was actually showing one of my friend's kids today that, you know, take care of your toys because they'll be worth money. And he busted out with like a network Spotlight Diesel from the Target, the last Diesel, and he had it in the package, and I looked it up for him, and it was like $50, and I was like, see man, you know, you gotta keep the package nice and blah blah blah, and even if you take them out, you know, you just don't rip their arms off because he had like a Sting with no arm and shit. But while I was looking that up, that Jax 2-pack came, and it was still like $150. I was like, yo, this thing's still going for this much. Like, I didn't even know there's a market past this fucking thing. Past the Blue Blazer, but I guess there is. Maybe Executioner. I still don't have that. I remember when that was out, seeing that fucking commercial. That aggravated the piss out of me because we didn't have Targets in Connecticut. But yeah, so I'll be doing a video later on of all the stuff upstairs. The first box I went through had like half of my Bone Crunchers. It had the ones that look like the rings that came with the Bone Crunchers. And what else was in there? The Bendums, or yeah, they were called Bendums, not Bendies. The Bendies were the LJNs, but it had the Bendums, and what else was in there? Those WCW ones, the vibrating ones, horrible WCW vibrating ones. I got to take the batteries out of those. I'm sure some of them are probably shot with acid, but yo, it was so bad. There was so much squirrel and mouse shit and piss all over everything. We had squirrels breaking the attic. That was bad. I'm hoping they didn't ruin, because I got the Sports Illustrated for Kids up there with Tiger Woods rookie card. It might even be his first ever printed card, but I know that's up there, so I'm hoping that thing ain't saturated. And there's so much stuff up there. Mighty Max, fucking, I found some of my Turtles, all my Masters of the Universe. And it's crazy because like my friends will come over and they'll be looking through shit and like, you know, pull shit out and be like, oh, this is dope. And it's like he pulled out the Too Bad figure, the original, and he's like, oh, this is dope. And I'm like, it's cool, man, but like, I like this shit now. Like, I like the new shit. I'm not really a vintage toy guy. Like, I like these because I didn't have him when I was little. But yo, I'll take all these new ones over the old shit any day. Like, these are what the old ones could have been. I mean, I know times were different, but I don't know. I'm just not huge on the vintage stuff. I like these, as I say that, and I got these fucking things on the wall, but I get it. I get those, and I get what they are. But I don't know. I'd rather get the new stuff, as I buy those too. But Masters of the Universe, we went for so long without getting anything from Masters of the Universe, and then you saw Volume 1 of those, and you were pumped. Because, like, yo, I know people love that, the 2000 Masters of the Universe, the 20XX, but I still haven't watched that. And I'm not too huge on how everybody looks there. Like, I like the Keldor. I think that looks dope, but I don't know. I wasn't too huge on how everybody looked. But I know that got like awards and shit. Rewards. It got awards. I'll have to watch that one day. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a video upstairs. I keep getting sidetracked. So excited about toys, but I think that was all. Oh yeah, the WCW. Then they had that. Then also up there was the San Francisco Toy Makers, OSFTMs, the San Francisco Toy Maker ones. And I remember when I went to Nitro. Nitro came to Connecticut once in Hartford, and it was the first night Ultimate Warrior was in WCW. And on the way there, we stopped at like Toy Works or some shit, and they had the 2-packs, and it was like right after they stopped doing the vibrating ones. They had like it was right before Toybiz took them over. I gotta find those too, the Toybiz. Remember the fucking grip and flips? Those are horrible too. I bought those too like an idiot. My poor father used to make him buy, like, if I went to the toy store and they like my dad was into this shit, so if I went to the toy store and like they didn't have stuff that I collected, I would buy ridiculous shit, just like nonsense. And I was the only child, so he wouldn't say no. Sign of the cross. But yeah, up there's the original San Francisco Toy Maker ones, the ones that like did shit. They like almost tried recapturing the Hasbro, but the ones that fucking, dude, their legs were so bad they like moved outwards. So there's those up there too, and the mini versions, they had 2-packs, and I remember buying those on the way to Nitro that night. But I'm going to be doing that. Like I said, dude, it sucks. I mean, there's so much stuff in the attic, and like, yo, I hope my wrestling buddies, like, I pray my wrestling buddies aren't ripped as shit. I could kind of see them. I'm still missing Macho, Boss Man, and Jake. I got LOD. I got 2 Hulks. I got Warrior, and my boy gave me DiBiase like 3 years ago. He like walked in the house. He was like, yo, you want this? I was like, yo, like, usually fucking, you know, I got an extra Hogan. Somebody gave me Hogan. I was pumped about that. But I got to get at that attic because I really want to build something in that garage. Trying to get it underway. Like I said, think louder or Crowder, but about toys. Love that dude's layout. That dude, his shit is fucking tremendous times 10. And nobody's doing it. And nobody has the vast knowledge. And the fucking sheer abundance. It's fucking ridiculous, but I love it. So, I'll see you around bath time.